And the final Evo is going to be Artist. We have got complete this Evo, or this Flash Evo, with upgrades to pass and dribbling. Like I said on the first one, I don't know if I'd quite say these are Flash Evos with 6 days requiring, but I mean, I'll absolutely take it. It's a very nice, easy objective to do for the Evo. Play 3, play 2, and win one of them matches of the second time.
So if you're looking for coins, head to the description of the video, have a look at U7, click go to site, and you'll be transported straight to the coin page for FC25. There is plenty of amounts, and we know full well that U7 are the cheapest, safest, reliablest coins that you can get out there. Once selected your product, click buy, and you'll also be given a newcomer an extra bonus per time. Then obviously head over to the discount, type in JT11 for your discount code, and you'll be able to get that lovely 6% off every single time. And there is also massive creators that are on screen that are also affiliated with U7 Buy. And if that's not enough to convince you, there is lots of different reviews that you can go on Trustpilot and have a look for yourselves. Safe, reliable, and fast.
You'll get the long ball pass playstyle and the technical. None of them, unfortunately, are playstyle pluses, but they are playstyles regardless. You're going to get a maximum of 88 passing and 88 dribbling. And like we said in the other two, it could be good to link these, whether you've got a specific player in mind that could do with some passing and obviously dribbling as well. That would be quite nice. It is going to be just a max 86 overall and 8 playstyles, so this one could be really decent for the overall. And to be fair, the only way that you're going to get it, because all of them are going to offer a 1 overall as well, so you would have to potentially use someone who is say 84. Yeah, 84, because then they'd go to the 87. I was thinking then, I was like, hold on, 84 to 85, 85 to 86, and then finally 86 to 87. It's a shame that they didn't give you, say they just give you no upgrade on overall. That would have been really nice to be able to potentially put these in at no extra cost as well. You could have picked one of your 86s and put them the whole way through, which is obviously why they did it. So it's going to be an interesting one to see on Footbin. Let's jump into the Artist and see what we can get. So then the Artist, as you can see, we've got Batcher on every single one. There is going to be a lot of crossover with this in terms of what you want to do. With the Artist specifically, passing and dribbling, realistically, I'm going to be looking mainly at a centre mid, maybe a cam centre mid. To be fair, DM could work as well if you are looking at a single Evo for this. There is going to be plenty of special cards and plenty of players that can utilise these. Obviously, we haven't got the popular players as of yet. I don't think if we've got any of them yet. So it will be interesting. We'll kind of wait for them to come down as well to be able to see them all. Just have a look and see. Yeah, none of them have got them as of yet. So we will have a look and see once they are in the popular vote, because that's going to be the interesting one nonetheless. So if I'm looking at a few gold cards here, I'm thinking we are looking at a centre mid if we're not chaining these, and that's what I've got to really hope for. The popular will allow me to see which ones we should go for, because if I do go for an 86, I can't go for them again. So you've got to go for the 84s if you are looking at chaining, or you could even just chain 2 of them. It doesn't mean that you have to go Hunter and Artist and Sentinel. It could just be Hunter and Artist for maybe a winger, maybe going for a striker or a cam, whereas the Sentinel is going to be just specifically on the DM. You could even go Hunter on the winger or striker and Sentinel Artist on obviously the back end players, the DMs, the left backs, the centre backs, and it would work quite well as well. It's going to be that factor. If we are looking at a few of them, obviously with the Artist, you want to try and get every bang for your buck. It goes up to 88, and you are getting 7 on the passing and 7 on the dribbling as well. So a very good upgrade. So if we were looking at someone like Essien, for instance, would probably have to Evo build him ourselves. So if we are looking at the, say the Artist, and then we are looking... Oh no, yeah, that was the Artist. So we get 84, 85, and we're going to get a bonus of 7 on the composure. That's absolutely massive. 6 on the agility, 7 on the balance, 8 ball control, great amount of passing as well. It's a solid upgrade that you could go for. But like I said, it might not be that you go for an 86 specifically and you look a bit further down. For instance, if we was to go all the way down here, because going through all of these, there is so many 86s, it's unbelievable. So if we go down all the way to the 84s, we'll just pick a player and just see who could be the best option. So say we go for, what was the requirements? We've got 91 pace, 81 defending. So DePaul could go in. So say we choose DePaul. He's our little guinea pig in this scenario. So say we obviously go for, I don't know, it doesn't matter what you go for first. So say we go for the Hunter, then we go for the Sentinel, and then we also go, oh, can we not go? Oh, Oh, is it a double upgrade? Oh, is some of them a double upgrade? That's going to be annoying. Let's have a look. Let's just double check. So 2 overall, 2 overall. Okay, so you got to go even further back. That just makes it even more annoying. So say we go for, say we go here, then Sentinel, and then we go positions. We'll go centre mid just to see the full whack. So you are going to need now, in fact, it's a double upgrade. You are looking for, what's it? So be 82, 83, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're looking at an 82 at a minimum. I don't know if there's many that will fit that bill, to be honest. Say if we go... Ooh, Kessie could be a shout. I know he's had an upgrade already, but he's a great shout in this. Say we say Joel Linton. I know, again, he's probably had a much better upgrade. In fact, we can't choose him. Let's go for Kessie because he's got the 81 defense. I wonder, can he actually? I don't think he can, but... Where is Artist Sentinel? What's the Hunter? He's got max defenders. So say we go Hunter first, then we go Sentinel, then we go Artist. So in terms of an upgrade just from them three, we're getting a solid amount. Obviously, the physicality is already there. We get a bit more on the pace. It's not necessarily the most groundbreaking card. Like, obviously, it's very similar to his Globetrotter. Granted, that one's got some chemistry bonus, and he's also got the Bruiser Plus. But if you are already working on an Evo, that could be the power of going forward with it. So, very interesting nonetheless. So the Artist is here, and I believe we have got the Popular in here. So this is going to be passing and dribbling for them. Ronaldo, Mendy, Rafinha, Chiesa, Mendy, Ramirez. Such a completely just change of players. We had in the Hunter the attacking players. In obviously the Sentinel we had the defensive players, and maybe in both a sprinkle of midfield. We've got a striker, a fullback, a CDM, a winger. Then if we go a bit further down, we've got Cam, centre back, left mid, right mid. We've got Anthony coming in. Not necessarily the highest charts, let's be real there, but he's still coming in at least a bit of a name there. 87 rated, I don't know. But this one's going to be the hardest one to say who really should be in it, because obviously it is going to be passing, dribbling. There's so many players that could benefit from this. You could go with your Mendy and get a bit more of everything. I think it's always a nice shout, depending on what Evos you've already put him in, because he might hit the max. A Mainu could be a great shout if you've already tried to Evo. We've obviously got Walker. I don't know what rating I got Walker to be honest. I think he might be just a little bit past what I can go. He's 85, in fact, so he could go into this one, but I think I still need to finish his Evo, so whether he can go in after that is going to be the question, but always a nice shout if you're looking for a right back still. Matuidi, always brilliant as a CDM. We're going to see a few of the lower rated players that are coming in now from like bronze and silvers. We've got Rodrigo showing his face. We've got a bit of Lukaku. Don't think I've seen him in an Evo much. Kamavinga, always brilliant. He's a fantastic Evo card that you can go with. He hasn't really had anything, but he has got the chance to really shine in some of these cards, and hopefully does get a pretty decent Evo in the grand scheme of things, because he's just not had a card yet. Could mean that he's getting a card soon, but we will see. We've got a bit of Govu. We've got a bit of Kluivert. It's going to be a few. There's not necessarily like a standout name that I'm like, yes, that is the Evo to go in. Like, I could kind of see Ramirez in there. Does need a bit more shooting, but the pace is pretty much at maxed anyway. So you've got to pick one, unfortunately, for him, because he goes to the 87 in one. It will be interesting to see where a lot of people go with these Evos, and it's brilliant to see not too many upgrades to go with. Rogers and also Duram, I can imagine, are going to be fan favourites for an Evo as well, with obviously their kind of just recent form of doing absolutely wonderful for Villa. So I think when it comes to the Artist, to be honest, I would be either looking at a link or starting something. The big thing as well with these at the moment is they are flash Evos, but they're not just a day. You have got 6 days to get all 3 of these done, so it could mean that tomorrow we potentially get some more. So I would say with this one, if you're not stone set on somebody, maybe wait a day and just see what comes out tomorrow, whether we get more of these chemistry styles. So if you could spot one, I can imagine tomorrow we could get a Shadow. I can imagine they will do for, like, say if they do 3 days, we're just throwing it out there, conspiracy style, they go with a Hunter, tomorrow they give us Shadow, the next day they give us Catalyst, and then we kind of get something like a Guardian or something like that. It could be really nice to see a few of these and maybe hold off and do like one big Evo, but will be interesting to see. Let me know down below how you get on with it, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.